Dear Sir, from the date of my last letter to you, the President has been ill of a bilious fever, of that kind called the remittent. It has perhaps never left him, even for an hour, and occasionally the symptoms have been unfavorable. This is, I think, the 15th day. Elsie of this place, and Schoaf of Annapolis, with Dr. Tucker, attend him. They think he will recover. The first mentioned, I have just seen, who reports that he had a good night, and is in a state to take the bark, which indeed he has done on his best day, for nearly a week. I shall see him before I seal this, and note any change, should there be any, from the above statement. The Federalists, aided by the malcontents, have done, and are doing, all the mischief that they can. The nominations to Russia and Sweden, the latter made on an intimation that the Crown Prince would contribute his good offices to promote peace on fair conditions. They have embarrassed, to the utmost of their power. The active partisans are King, Giles, and, as respects the first nomination, S. Smith, Leib, German, and Gilman, are habitually in that interest, active, but useful to their party by their votes only. The two members from Louisiana, Gaillard, Stone, Anderson, and Bledsoe, are added to that corps on those questions. They have carried a vote 20 to 14 that the appointment of Mr. Gallatin to the Russian mission is incompatible with his station in the Treasury, and appointed a committee to communicate the resolution to the President. They have appointed another committee to confer with him on the nomination to Sweden. The object is to usurp the executive power in the hands of a faction in the Senate. To this, several mentioned are not parties, particularly the four last. A committee of the Senate ought to confer with a committee of the President, that is, a head of a department, and not with the magistrate, for in the latter case a committee of that House is equal to the executive. To break the measure and relieve the President from the pressure, at a time when so little able to bear it, indeed when no pressure whatever should be made on him, I wrote the committee on the nomination to Sweden that I was instructed by him to meet them, to give all the information they might desire of the executive. They declined the interview. I had intended to pursue the same course respecting the other nomination, had I succeeded in this. Failing, I have declined it. The result is withheld from the President. These men have begun to make calculations and plans founded on the presumed deaths of the President and Vice President, and it has been suggested to me that Giles is thought of to take the place of President of the Senate as soon as the Vice President withdraws. General Dearborn is dangerously ill, and General Lewis, doing little. Hampton has gone on to that quarter, but I fear on an inactive command. General Wilkinson is expected soon, but I do not know what station will be assigned him. The idea of a commander-in-chief is in circulation, proceeding from the War Department, as I have reason to believe. If so, it will probably take a more decisive form when things are prepared for it. A security for the Secretary's advancement to that station is, I presume, the preparation desired. Your friend, James Monroe. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history.